So let me explain some of the cards of this deck. This is just well, not a random 60, but this is not the list. Me and Taylor have been cooking. He will make a video about that and its matchups and all of that thing later. But I've been getting a lot of questions about this card. Why is it good? Why is the new technology? And whatever. And like people always guess about the null part of it, but like this card is not null. This card is just shock with an upside basically. So you would probably want to play an Auxilio, an instant that is yellow pitch, and it's a lightning card that deals 1 damage. And that is like very good in Auxilio, and it's like kind of also like the Storm Strider's effect, right? And then it's just a random filler for your pitch turns, and if you can't find arcane spell for your combo turn or just normal good turn, this is very good. And sometimes null comes up, and the points where the null comes up is that this null negates, if this card is being melded, it negates both of them. So it's like really nice against Aurora. It negates, where's the card? Lightning Valley? Yeah, you can negate Lightning Valley. You can negate one part of Greaves combo. You can negate melded cards. What else other good instances are there? I guess Enigma and that stuff, but like it's main board because of the shock. And it's 1 cost less than this. Because if you played a lot of Comet Storm and Shock, you probably have realized sometimes you use the shock, especially closing out the game. So this is just 1 cost less and pitches for 1 more. So it's kind of a lot better than this shock in that regard. The other thing, new thing, is Sigil of Solace. Because, well, this card is basically my philosophy has been with Auxilia that the more you can cycle the deck, the more consistent it is, right? So that's why multi-purpose instant cards like Shock and Shock doubling down on arcane damage, and Sigil of Solace kind of doubling down on a quote-unquote blocking card. Well, if you get on hit, you get on hit, but you know what I mean. It's just always nice, and if you have a 2 card hand where you have God in Arsenal, and they have Sigil of Solace in your hand, you swing them with God, you play Sigil of Solace, Arsenal God. Now that's 2 card 10. It's pretty fucking good. So yeah, it also like combos and shit. So if every card combos with God, but they also do other stuff like being arcane, being blocking, being attacking, being arcane, whatever. It's just really powerful, being pumps and all that. That's what I think Australia wants to be at. So these 6 are kind of flexing that spot there. These other cards I think I've discussed about. People have been confused about Blast 2, I guess, but you just have to play the card a lot. It is extremely powerful card. Blast, Gone, and probably Lightning Valley. I'd say it's the top 3 best cards in the deck. Lightning Valley also is kind of like a pretty hard card to play because you need to, you want to have as much uptime as you can with it, and it can be awkward with Gun in a flash, but there's ways to make your opponent do stupid thing or have raids on your opponents where you get like insane values of Lightning Valley during the combo turn. Because usually people, the way they should be playing when God in a flash is attacking at you at the full grip, and Tunic is up, Greaves have been blocked, the combo is lining up. You either take the 4 or you block 3 and lake 1. But if you full block 4 on the first swing, they can use Channel, or I can use Channel Lightning Valley to bounce the card back on my hand and just get the full value of this instant, and then there's still being like this effect on. But if you take damage, then this effect just doesn't do anything on that turn anymore. So yeah, that's the way you should play it in that way. And current funnel, in pure pick spell, current funnel, kind of so-so on the card. It's also not like the easiest card to play. The nice thing is that it brings up the block up more. This is not a lot, but it's a 3 block blue, right? And it's a lightning pitch for Valley. Lightning blues are what we want, basically, just to keep the CLV around. And this can have very nice things done with like etching or whatever. I made a video earlier about the turn on Inferno, and I do stand my case that it's pretty good when you're playing funnel. If you want like big spell after either spindle, but like I've said a million times, you play 3 of these always. I love playing 3 spindle. I would never take spindles off of this list. Obviously mind warp etchings. And then if you want more spells, then you're looking at like Inferno, Glyph Overlay, Swell Tidings. Kind of whichever you prefer of these 3. And like whichever rate. Yeah. Each strike should be more on this, but I only own 1 E-Strike. I'm planning on getting more of them, but as of right now, I'm owning only 1. And it actually arrived in post. Hold on, let me read this. Because, like, I don't got no bling Auxilia. I got 1 copy of Erloch Dieter Slug for my Auxilia deck. That's like German version of E-Strike because I found it for cheap. So yeah, I'm glad I got to order these before they were 25 to 30, which they're looking at now. I got these for like 12 each, 10 to 12. Yeah. This will be looking like BQ list, but it will be changed from this to a more on the version that Taylor will make a video on in short. And yeah, is there any other card I need to talk about? Because I'm just getting a lot of questions about this in like YouTube and Discord especially. People testing out things, because I know a lot of cards in Australia can be very confusing at first unless you play a lot of them, because they kind of like don't function a lot alone. They function together. Oh, we was asked about too, and the Wii U is very good starter for Final Lightning. And it's also Lightning 0 for 4 if you have another Lightning in hand. Yeah. So it's another one of those. I think Wii U is better than like, well, maybe Surge is better than Wii U, but if you go like Second Strike or whatever, I think Weave and Sizzle are better. And I just prefer this art to Sizzle, pretty much. Shock Charmers are only 4K now. Yeah, pretty much I just wanted to discuss about these 2 cards. The Shock. I want more Shocks for Auxilia, because I really love this card. This side. And this art is really cool, but like this side. The Shock side. This is the whole card. Oh, I didn't know this is like double artist as well. Is it here as well? Yeah, Olga did the Shock side. Nice. Alright, fair. Oh, I was asking about Flash of Brilliance too. So basically the third thing is why this over cop. Do I have cop in here? Yeah, Crown of Providence, yeah. Crown of Providence protects you better from CNC. It has 1 more life, and it can fix multi-arcane hands. But multi-arcane hands are not usually a problem, of course. It's a card game, you can draw a multi-arcane hand, but like, for the average, it's not a problem. Flash of Brilliance can bring you back sigils, which are very important to have sigil per hand. That is very, very important. And if you get to do the Brilliance bounce, you are netting 1 card more, and you have better combo, most likely. At least better turn. So yeah, it is just a very, very good common card. Those are that, right? There's nothing like really substantial about this. Mark Morrison's list is cool. And this video is just bunch of yapping, but I did want to talk about Shock. Because it is way too often that I win games when people are at like 2 to 3 life. And then you can just shock them. It's the Strider's effect. It's very powerful. Yep. That's it.